Rowena hate Crowley. So what do you think would happen if they met each other and they figured it out? Would they like scheme against them?
I don't know if Kevin hates Crowley.
Oh, controversial.
I think he's over it right now. Okay, maybe I don't hate Crowley. Okay, sorry. Finish your question.
And how do you think they would like react? Like they both hate Crowley. How do you think they would react when they scheme? And what would they scheme?
You mean like Kevin and Rowena together?
Wait, you think they team up? Don't they hate him for different reasons?
I know, but still they hate him.
I mean,
it all boils down to hate.
Yes, but
it's a mixture of love and hate because it's a fine line, isn't it? It's the flip side of the coin for
very much so.
Anyway.
And your enemy's enemy doesn't always make your enemy your friend, because I think it depends on that.
Sorry, I've not had my cup of tea. Somebody's bringing me it. Your enemy. I think that was quite profound what you just said.
Not really.
I don't understand.
Probably more confusing, I think. But I'm saying if your enemy's enemy, it doesn't make your enemy your friend. Because sorry, there's a better way of saying that.
No, I like it.
I think it depends on the level of hatred. I don't think Kevin's sole driving purpose is his hatred towards Crowley. If it was, then yes, he would, partner up with, say, Rowena, who might have that similar hatred. But because they're varying levels and for different reasons, I
love that. There's varying levels of hatred. There is! And that's what it all comes down to.
If it's like a burning passion and Kevin's sitting up at night, it's like, I hate Crowley, I'm gonna do things to him if I ever get the chance again.
I think Rowena would think Kevin was cute. She might she might do something with him in her dungeon. And then use his knowledge to hoodwink Crowley somehow, because all Rowena ever does is use whoever she meets for her own benefit. So it's not even about hatred for her. It's just about what can I use this young man for? What purposes can I abuse him for?
Right. So Rowena's motivation, I think she'd rather get ahead than spite Crowley. Correct? If you had to choose. You'd rather get ahead of the game rather than just go out of your way to crush Crowley?
That would be a smart choice.
Right. And I feel like Rowena and Kevin are smart characters.
Yeah, sometimes, because Rowena is a woman, and I'm not being sexist against women, but sometimes our emotions override. Well, sometimes my emotions override my
well, I think that's true.
That's a really good question, though. That's a really good point.
I mean, it's true for all characters. I mean, Kevin, my character's emotions definitely got the best of me. When Crowley was there, I was supposed to stay away from him and I ended up trying to beat him up.
You did?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I almost punched Mark in the face.
Why did you miss?
I felt, and I was really swinging for it, I felt his beard on my knuckles. And Mark was very good. He's like, too close. That was it.
Such a pro when it comes to things like that. Really
I know, but you can see his eyes oh crap, that was, you can feel the wind in the beard.
It's so annoying because I try and physically abuse Mark on set all the time, but more I try and tickle him and he's not tickling.
Wait.
Do you know what I mean? You know you just want to and he just
wait, where do you try to tickle him?
And he just doesn't flinch. He's
isn't he always wearing 5 layers?
That's what it is. I can't get through. He's got his big suit on.
Right, so I'm imagining you trying to dig in there and getting at his sensitive areas.
Just a wee bit, even your chin or something. He's stoical. He doesn't flinch.
So you've gone up to Mark Shepard and you try to tickle his chin like this?
All the time. Is that why you just glares?
No, I mean, I can't imagine any of us doing that. That's the thing.
I made it a thing.
Wow.
And every scene I was in with Mark, I would make it a thing. I'd lick his eyebrow, kiss his forehead, or I would do something. We're just to annoy Mark. It's really for my characters. That was part of the thing was Rowena tried to pretend she was a mother.
I'm jealous, wow. If I could do that stuff to Mark.
I try and do it with all the boys. I touched Jensen's nose. The first scene I was in with him, I touched his nose. In the rehearsal. Jared, I was squeezing his biceps. Misha and I filmed something recently, which you'll have to wait and see.
Wow.
I wish, can you come back and then we'll see what happens?
Yeah, I'm curious. Wow.
Right now!
Right now, did you say? I haven't had
I think we answered your question.
I think we've answered 10 questions, I'm sorry. Should we go to the other side? What was your name, darling?
Carmen,
Carmen. Oh,
I hope you enjoyed the candy.
thank you.
I am. Thanks, Carmen.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hi.
It's very dark over there.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jacqueline.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Do you give toiletries to people who ask questions? Is that how it works?
Yes. Yes, so there's a process involved though, because there's different kinds, and I might be thinking.
How do you choose? Does someone look like they need shampoo over conditioner?
Well, I don't say it that one way.
It's so dark, I can't tell.
Like, you need shower gel. I'm not like that rude. But I might think, oh, this lady looks like a luxury soap type girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'll see what's in my goodie bag after you ask your question.
My question was, I guess it could be for Osric too, but it was for you. I want to know if you're interested in any witchcraft or Wicca, and like you personally, or if you've ever tried doing any spells.
How do you think I got the job?
I said that before, and I think I'm going to stand by it. I believe in energy, and oh man. See, in Scotland we don't do vision boards and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? I've been in California too long.
Yeah.
But I do believe we have power within ourselves to manifest and bring things towards ourselves. Like you manifested an Osric coming close to you, and it's just happened. So there is magic. There is magic in the world. I think you just get a wee kiss as well.
Sorry, we were running late yesterday and I didn't stand, so I'm just going to do that now.
I would never dabble in anything dark or anything like that. I think you're asking for trouble.
Have you ever played with a Ouija board?
Are you out your mind? I can't even watch a horror movie. I can't even do.
Have you seen the movie Ouija?
No, I will never see that movie.
Made me believe in the Ouija board.
Oh, I believe in it. I've heard stories about it. I believe in it, so I would never mess around with it. I've got a lot.
Have you ever did the Bloody Mary thing in
No. I can't even watch, the first episode of this season. Oh, there's my cup of tea. Everything's going to be all right. The first episode, somebody had a cut on their arm. Who was it? Was it the girl? Had a cut on her arm. I can even look at that in Supernatural.
Oh, so you get squeamish with blood?
Anything.
You're on the wrong show. How did you last this long?
I just close my eyes when I'm filming anything like that. So I got some luxury conditioner. It's not luxury. It's the hotel's own brand. But it's a wee memento. It says it's white tea, so it can't be all bad. That sound okay? And you're weirder than I am. This is great.
What does it smell like?
What?
I always use it and I don't smell it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can you tell us how it smells?
Is it peppermint?
She says it's aloe. Aloe vera.
Aloe.
Aloe vera.
I like aloe, but it reminds me more of a drink than a cream.
Yeah, you drink it because you're all healthy and all that. You drink all that stuff.
I like the chunks. I really like pulp and textures and things that I can chew. What?
You like pulp and chunks?
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that.
You don't like pulp? When I used to have orange juice in the morning, I'd get extra pulp.
Oh, I prefer the orange juice with the bits in it. I'd rather have.
That's called pulp and chunks.
I mean, I'm not sure there was chunks.
Well, sorry, pulp.
Pulp. Chunks in it, but no, I like a bit of pulp as well. I'm with you on that one.
I just like the way it feels in my mouth, It's just like. Oh man, sorry, this sounds so bad. But hi.
I'm just saying hi.
It's so hard to stay serious. Okay. Hi.
Stay serious. This is a serious occasion.
I'm
We only expect serious questions.
We're
Serious people.
dead serious.
Straight in your face.
We're dead
Stop
serious on this
laughing.
stage.
Okay, hi, I'm Nicole. I'm an active duty sailor. I'm finally in town to see you guys. So and my Cookie Monster family, I feel so welcome here. Thank you.
That's a luxury soap, girl, let me tell you.
Luxury soap.
It's awesome. So I have a question for each of you. So Ruth, I saw you yesterday and today, and you're so sweet. How can you play Rowena? I'm having a hard time believing that you're Rowena because you're the sweetest person I've ever seen.
The question is, which one is an act?
I believe you.
People backstage would say differently. Do you know, I think you're right about the luxury soap. So this is actually one of the fancy ones from my mum's cruise. Rose 31. Hope she doesn't get upset when she sees I've given away all my Christmas presents. Nice to see you.
Maybe because you're the only one that was able to do that to Mark Shepard.
You have to like think dark thoughts.
I know, I can grow it. I'm growing it.
I can grow it as well, but it's nothing to brag about. It's a sad day, isn't it, ladies? Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. You answered your half of the question. I'm going to go for a wee wander.
Okay, so Kevin, you always be Kevin to me, so.
Sure, I'll take that.
If you have a chance to come back, so nobody ever really dies on this awesome show, so if you have a chance to come back, will you take it?
Oh, for sure. I think the better statement, everyone dies on the show.
At least once.
But no one ever stays away from it, I guess. Yeah, because, I mean, half the characters are dead.
2,000. There's been about 2,000 people in our show. If you look at IMDb,
2,000?
I think if you look at the entire cast list over the 11 seasons so far,
10 and a bit, yeah.
there's almost 2,000 people listed, I think. And actually, do you know, I have something really cheap to ask you guys. Osric, can you bear with me? So, on IMDb, where you see the listing for Supernatural, if you click on our names, it helps our rankings, and I don't have an agent or a manager, and I was wondering, no.
How is that possible?
It's a long story.
Alright,
So if you all take out your phones and type in Ruth Connell, click on IMDb, you might help my career, like practically. And then you can also check how many people have been in the Supernatural cast over the last 11 years. So feel free to do that right now.
Let's bring up Ruth. Start with it. I stalk you on IMDb as it is.
So talk amongst yourselves whilst you're looking at your phones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every single one of us would love to be and stay on the show. It's such a wonderful show that, you know, especially for Kevin's character arc, I never really imagined that I would get the chance to play such a full character. You know, he kind of went through the entire story journey, and that's just something that you don't always get as a supporting character. So, really love Kevin. Definitely my favorite character I've ever had to play. Did you give us some luxury soaps already?
Oh shit, really?
Oh no, you did. Oh yeah. That was my memory.
A great memory. You see like a goldfish, 3 seconds later, no idea what I've done 2 minutes before.
Hello.
First, I'd like to say, Ruth, my dad has kind of a strange crush on you.
What do you mean, strange? Completely normal?
Sorry, I'm sorry, I just realized I'm digging in your purse. I'm gonna...
Please do, Osric. Just careful what else you push and pull out. Pointer was in there. Small animal.
But my question is for Osric. I know your Proud to Be Unique campaign means a lot to me, but what does it mean to you?
Practically, I mean... I wrote this little blog, but I guess I'll tell it. Basically, I'm in this wonderful, I mean, this is like the best problem I could possibly have, honestly, so I can't really complain. When you're starting off as an actor, I've spent like 20 years auditioning. Like at the very beginning, it was always, you know, auditioning for the same stereotypical type of roles, and it's gotten less and less. And at a certain point in my career, basically everyone was telling me that, like my parents, my agents, like, hey, you have to go to Asia to play these lead characters because that's the only place that they'll happen. I went to Asia, lived in Beijing for 3 years, and I don't know, like, I learned the language, but I was still seen as a foreigner, but not exactly like a foreigner because I looked like everyone, so I was not really a local either, so I was kind of in this in-between place, and I was trying to fit into this idea of a person that they're looking for, and you know, when I'm over here, it's the same way. I'm like, okay, I'm a minority, but a lot of times the characters that I audition for are, you know, foreigners, so I'm neither nor. Thanks with Supernatural and being Kevin, you know, I'm kind of, I get the benefit of the doubt that they're more flexible in how they see me, but at the same time, you know, I always feel like I'm at a disadvantage, and so at some point I decided to base my career in North America. Like, I know it's probably easier and probably better if I went to Asia and spent more time there, but at the same time, this is the culture that I grew up in. One of the things I realized when I went to China was how not very Chinese I am. I'm so Canadian. I used to like own up to them, like, I'm the Chinese kid in this class. I kind of speak Chinese. I know things about my culture, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as I stepped onto China, I'm like, nope, Canadian. 100%. Like,
It's so true that I had to come 5,000 miles away from home to see how Scottish I was. Because honestly, when in Scotland, I'm not very Scottish. I know, it's interesting, isn't it?
yeah, so at some point I'm like, you know what, this is my culture. This is where I grew up. I grew up watching all the things that you guys did, and this is where I want to make my career. And so even though it doesn't quite make sense, I'm like, well, I'm gonna own up to it. And if no one has done this career that I'm hoping to achieve, well, then I can be the first, and I can be unique in that sense.
At 1,994? 54. 1,954 casualties in Supernatural. That's how many people have been in the cast, so we've killed about 1,950 of those people. Has to be, right?
Wow. Oh my god, is there Ruth here in here?
What is it?
There's stuff inside of the wallet.
Like chunky, like bitty chunks.
Whoa.
Don't tell the band I broke the speaker. Is it nice? Is that a good sensation or a bad sensation?
I think it's chocolate. I haven't had a lollipop in the longest time, and this is like chocolate inside of the lollipop.
I think that sounds like a winning lollipop, yes.
Wait, is this a Tootsie Roll? I remember this commercial.
So
I got to the center, I didn't count.
my next giveaway is a mouthwash, and it's no offense intended. But I think that's really cool. That's handy to have in your handbag. Hey, or in your bag.
I used it this morning.
This one, used a bit.
It tastes nice.
So it's got a bit of Osric's flavors in
Yeah, I
here.
did use that. I guess.
Live in the morning. You want to ask a question and stop me dribbling?
To Ruth, first, you know, Team Redhead, awesome.
Team Red.
And then to Osric, I was really like mad about how Kevin's character ended. What you personally, did you like the ending, or would you have wished for something more?
Are you talking about the dead or the coming back after the death?
Oh, authentic supernatural mouthwash, thank you.
You know what? It took me. I mean, at first I'm like, oh, come on, really? And then I'm like, well, at least they didn't like kill me with a phone call. Because those are the worst. Like Sam's on the road. He calls him. It's like, hey, Kevin died. How'd he die? Died on the crap ranch. That was it.
Did
Yeah.
the producers call you and tell you?
No, Jared told me like really early, and I think after like now I'm kind of happy that he did. Like whenever if you had